What is going on, warriors and farmers of Tamaris? Back again with another Call of Dragons video. In today's episode, we are going to do a 175 million power account review. On top of that, we're going to see what our KVK looks like in terms of Diplo. If you're new here, like, share, subscribe. Without wasting any more time, let's get this party started. Alright, warriors of Tamaris, brand new day, brand new video. Today we're going to check out the account and see what it looks like. I don't want the video to be very long, so let's see if I can keep it below 10 minutes. As of right now, this is what the power looks like. 169 million power, 22 million merits from last season. The plan is to try and get 30 plus million merits this new season. So we're going to see how that plays out. Now the video says 175 million power account review. That is because I have some troops injured in the hospital after the Battle Abyss. So when I heal them, I will be at 175 million power. So we're going to start the video by showing you my troop count. We go over here. This is the Legion. We got Knights at 2.8 million. Celestials at 2.8. I say 2.8 because some are still in the hospital. Swordsmen are 2.1 when fully healed. But I plan on doing something with the Swordsmen. These are the Vestals, and then these are the Archers. 2.4 million archers. I am waiting for the arms exchange event to transition some archers into infantry. As of right now, my plan is to become an infantry player. So that is the plan for the future. I will be transitioning to infantry, and my ballistas will be transformed into swordsmen. As of right now, it's a little bit challenging to use archers. You're going to need a lot of skills. But who need the skills when you have the Celestials? You can just sit from afar and just pick on your targets without sweating a lot. So yeah, I'm going to be switching these archers into swordsmen. Hopefully the devs can do something to the archers. So we go over here and I show you my speed ups. Let's go here real quick. When we hit this, this is everything that I have. About 500 days for speed ups. Should be enough to train 500,000 infantry in the Greatest Heights event, which will allow me to get one seal for a city skin in the near future. So the plan right now is to become an infantry main player. That is the main plan of this account. We're going to keep this rolling. Up next, we're going to go straight to the WARPET. Let's see what I have in terms of WARPET. I don't want the video to be very long. So this is the Moss Rock that I'm working on right now. The plan is to take it to 3-star talent. I already have these guys at 2 stars. So in about 2 or 3 weeks, this project should be complete. Unfortunately, I lost 2-star talents 2 times trying to gamble. I won't be doing that again. Nope. I'm just going to collect 8 copies and then consume. This is my Auric Warhound. This is my Barbed Manticore. This is my Blade Manticore. We got the Shadow Manticore. This is my Spare Manticore for experimental purposes with these 2 crit skills. We got my Brewing Bear. I will be switching these 2 skills to the crit skills. And then we have the Moon Bear right here. I'll be putting the end of season skill 3-star for the infantry. And then the Fatal Bite is going to go there. This pet is just for decoration. This is my other project. Like I said, I'm transitioning to infantry. At the end of the season, I will be getting the end of season skill and putting it over here. So that is the plan. I'm going to do a test and show you guys what this pet is capable of doing. From my initial testing, I am really happy with this pet. I cannot wait to put the end of season skill and take it to the next level. This right here is my Night Rock. I don't use my archers a lot. This is the Snow Peak Rock. This is the Golden Rock, the spare copy. This is what I use for my Emeries. This is the Shadow Frederick. I didn't really bother building it that much. We got the Sapphire Frederick. This is the best one on the account. Unfortunately, every time I reroll, I don't get the attributes that I want. Here is the Spare Sapphire, another Spare Sapphire, and then here is the Seraphic Frederick, which is 3-star talent. This is the Berserker Frederick. This is the Venomous Lizard, which I will be taking to 3 stars very soon. I'll probably be switching these 2 skills. We're going to see how that plays out. This is my Thunder Lizard. Hopefully the devs can do something to the Thunder Lizard in the near future, because I have 2 Thunder Lizards here with 1 skill, which means I can push them to 3-star talent real quick. But that's going to happen if the devs improve this pet. I got 4 sand lizards ready for sand lizard testings. So this is what they look like. And then one of my other projects was the ice lizard as well. I stopped on this project because I couldn't get the attributes that I want. This pet is going to be worthy if you can get it to hit 3 targets with good intelligence. So as soon as I get good spirit, I will be putting the end of season skill here, and I'm gonna bring the testing for this pet to you guys. Am I missing anything yet? I don't think so. So in terms of 3-star talent, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and then the moss rock is gonna be the 4th one. And pretty soon this guy is gonna be 3-star talent as well. When we go over here, I have 1 copy that I have already extracted, so it should be fun. So this is what I have for my pets as of right now. In terms of future project for the pets, I will be trying to max out this pet, get it to a good level. This one is going to be done. Next one is going to be the venomous lizard. Once I finish venomous lizard, I'm going to go to my cavalry pets and get them to good standings, especially these 2. So these are going to be my future projects. Up next, we're going to go to the artifacts, see what kind of exemplars I have on this account. It is time to flex, guys. If you're free to play, look away. You can just be jealous from there. No problemo. So let's go over here. These are the artifacts that I have. These are the exemplars. Just going to click on them. Some of them maxed out. This is level 4. This is level 4. This is level 2. This is level 2. This is level 2. We got this one. We got this. We got this. And we got this. Lots and lots of exemplars. So these are my other artifacts as well. I've been reforging some of them. This is the only artifact that I have maxed out on my account in terms of Forge of Light. I cannot wait for the next update for the devs to add this thing into the pool. That way I can get it. This is the Visage. It's at level 2. Yep, the Spiritborn Talk is level 1. Imagine that, guys. I need to improve this. And since I'm transitioning to infantry, I'm going to be doing it because I have something here that I can show you guys. I still have this. I can go use and pick the Spiritborn Talk. So we're going to see when the season begins. That's going to be the plan. So these are all the other artifacts on the account. Just clicking on them. This one, I will be getting it from the end of the season. It's going to go well with the Frost Bear. This is the Archer artifact. This is everything that I have on the account so far. So just going to click on them so you can see. I think that is pretty much it. If we go over here to the tavern, we can see the exemplars. These are my exemplars. They look good. I see some F2P who are jealous. Yeah. We got some, man. We got some good stuff here. When the new update comes around, I'm going to remove this and put the brand new infantry artifact. It's going to be interesting because I have 1 wish ready. So it's going to be between the Spiritborn Talk and the Serpent's Edge for the brand new infantry. So this is everything that I have in terms of artifacts. Up next, we're going to go to my heroes. Flex some of the heroes on some of the people's faces. Yep, this is what I got, guys. A bunch of maxed out heroes. Some of them are not 6 stars yet. The plan was to keep the video under 10 minutes, but I don't think that's going to happen. So this is the Goresh. I'll pretty soon be taking it to 6 stars. The plan is to transition into infantry. So I'm going to click on each hero. You can see if you want. Most of my cavalry hero are just 5 stars and 4 stars. So I need to work on them. Melee is taking over the open field. That is probably going to be the future. So I'm trying to prepare and get ready. Plus, it will be good for the roots of war. As of right now, I'm transitioning into infantry. I want to train about 5 million infantry on the account and just keep it going. That's going to be my plan. Going to become infantry player. Who knows? In the near future, maybe the devs are going to bring the flying infantry faction, and that's going to be awesome. So this is my current project right now, which is Kuma. I'm going to be spinning for him from the wheel, and I'm also getting him from the dailies. The plan is to max him out as fast as possible. So this is everything that I have in terms of heroes. There is one more thing that I need to show you guys before we get to the KVK matchmaking, and that is the items. We're going to start off from the bottom. This is everything that I have. I don't have any regeneration portions. Rip. We go over here, which is the big bag that we like. So this is the forged artifact key. This is the goblin market, whatever voucher. We're going to keep this going. I have a lot of migration permits. Maybe I'll get to use them one day. We got some good stuff over here. Gonna keep scrolling. This is everything that we have on the account. I think what you're most interested in is going to be these two thingies right here, which is, what is it called? The legendary hero tokens. I think I have about 630. Should be enough to max out the new mage heroes. But there is going to be a condition. If the new mage heroes are not good, I'm gonna dump these guys on my cavalry and infantry, because I don't want to invest in another mage. I already have 5 good mage marches. So we're gonna see. Hopefully the new mages can deliver and I can max one of them out. I have enough stars to do so. If they are not that great, these investments will be going to some of the stuff that I have on the account. So this is everything. I still have 1 seal of power from my previous greatest heights. I have 0 patience when it comes to saving speed ups, and I don't think I'll ever get a legendary skin. I'll probably have to collect seals every now and then. So that's going to be the plan for the future. Yep, this is everything that I have here. We're going to go here. I don't think anybody cares about this section. Here I have about 500 days of speed ups. The plan is to push it to 800 days before the next greatest heights. That way I can train 1 million infantry. Over here, I don't think there is anything interesting. Let's click and see what I have. Almost 2 billion mana. This is everything else that I have. And then the artifacts, we have seen all of them already. Do I have any emblems? I got 1 right here. And I got 4 of these. Okay, so we're going to go over here and I show you guys the plan. I think I've shown this already. So the plan is to wait for the new update and put the Serpent's Age here. Hopefully I get the Serpent's Age instead of the Spiritborn Talk. I have 1 wish ready. That is going to be the plan. Now that we're done with the account review, let us go over here and see what the KVK looks like. First of all, I donate to get some of this good stuff. We came up 3rd in the brink of war. We got some heavy hitters over here who just decided to go crazy on this event. We will be getting 1% damage dealt. So these are the kingdoms that are in this server. Shout out to all the people who are in this server this season. So it's going to be a lot of fun probably. We're going to find out. So we're going to click on the matchmaking and see what the map looks like. So this is us over here. Unfortunately, this is going to be one of the most boring KVK that I've ever heard in Call of Dragons, because the Diplo is not looking good, guys. We got NA teaming up with 341 and 221, taking on 266, 515, and 42. It means when level 2 passes opened, NA and 515 is not going to have any fight. We're going to have to wait for maybe level 4 passes. I don't know if it's level 4 or level 5 passes to open. Then we can try and build around and try to go into enemy territory. That's going to be the first time we're going to have like a meaningful fight. So it's going to be a very boring season for us. But we're going to see how it plays out. So this is the Diplo. I'm not so happy with it, but it is what it is. Not a lot of war. I'll probably be streaming other people's KVK to see what is going on. But anyway, we're going to see how that plays out. Let us have a look at the kingdoms that are in this KVK. Starting off with number 515. That is in FU. Man, these names are kind of weird. Okay, so FU is the newest big dog in Call of Dragons. I believe they are around 28 billion power, according to Boss Nasty statistics. So these guys have 2 kingdoms. I mean 2 alliances, each one with I think 13 billion power. So it looks like they are going to have 350 plus players in their uptime. It's going to be ridiculous trying to fight them. Even if they are a lot of T4 players, they have the numbers to give a headache. So we're going to have to see how they perform in this KVK. And then up next, we have 42, Red Marsh. What are they? Which is Apex. So Apex is a merger between, I think, BXS and somebody. So I think they've got some active players in here. They are both our enemies, so I think it's going to be tough. And then we have number 221, which is Southern Wolves, 21SW. I don't know much about them, but we're going to see in this KVK how they do. Moving on, we have number 30, which is Shaman Canyon, which is us, NA, Novo Avengers. And then we have 341, which is Neverfall Warriors in Ching Xiao. We have 266, RAC, Catching Fire in Yun Yin. So we're going to see how this KVK plays out. Unfortunately, it's going to be boring for us because we're going to get our fights in the middle of the season. We will just be spectating, seeing what happens. Number 30, NA, and this new server 515 are not going to have a fight when level 2 passes open. Kind of boring, but it is what it is. I'll probably be streaming other people KVK to see what goes on. So this is it for the KVK that is coming up, and we have already seen the account review. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. I'm going to become an infantry main player. That's going to be the plan. The plan is to get up to 5 million infantry, if that's possible, because every single speed ups is going to go towards infantry. That is the plan. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new, subscribe for more content. Until then, talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye for now.